We come to you from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Welcome to tonight's NFC Wildcard game. The playoffs have begun, and each of these teams have their sights set on a win. What a buildup leading up to this one as the Seahawks square off against the Eagles. I'm Al Michaels with my partner, John. The teams are out on the field, ready for the kickoff as we get this NFC Wildcard game started. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 3-yard line. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Going to the air on first down. With the pass. Oh, no, he caught it. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation. Because on second and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
The Seahawks have an injured linebacker, and he won't play at all in this one. He still has sharp pains when breathing, so I'm sure he'll be out for some time. The Eagles come out in the 46. Pressure coming, throwing short to his left. The pass falls incomplete. Well, John, it's Wild Card weekend, and I wouldn't be surprised to see at least one big upset.
You know, there's 2 different mentalities in these games. The guys who just barely made it in are just excited to be here, and they're playing loose. But the higher-seeded teams sometimes look beyond this week and see who they'll have to play in the divisional game. And that could lead to some big upsets.
He just gets this one past the sticks.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
They line up in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Fumble. The Eagles roll on.
One thing you have to be aware of as a ball carrier in a playoff game is that the defense is looking to create a turnover.
And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
About 6 to go. Ball on their own 35. Using motion. Tosses it right. The halfback gets the toss, picks up about 2. Hasselbeck sets up. Pickup of about a yard on the run.
Time to call a special teams play.
Williams is back to punt. Westbrook is the deep return man. Here's the kick. He takes the punt and has some room to run. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. What a spectacular play on the punt return.
It sure was. He just found all the seams. Then when he broke it into the open, he outran the pursuers right into the end zone.
Akers comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Punt coverage broke down on that one, John.
Now they've got their defense fired up and ready to make another stop. They can force them into 3 and out and punt again. Boy, you talk about a scenario. That coverage team will have to go right back out there and try and stop that guy from doing it back to back.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. They'll return this one. He decides not to return this one. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. 1st and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him, using motion. With the pass, perfect throw. Ingram beat the coverage on that pass.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
Bring the pain. Bring the pain. 90 ball.
Morris, the lone setback. Stevens moves in motion, drops back with the throw. Incomplete. Taylor made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's go. Come on. Sideline, D.
They'll play things tighter on the outside.
Fire out.
Gets the call. Play action. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception. This is a good special teams play.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit. Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 41.
Come on, set.
1st and 10.
Going to the left. Gets 1, maybe 2 yards on the toss.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into coverage.
Here comes the heat. Set.
Up again. Break the shot. Running with purpose. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. The Seahawks line up in the quarter defense. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. A little behind, but he has it. They'll bring him down at the 46-yard line. This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
At the end of one, these teams are separated by just a touchdown with the score, Philadelphia 7, Seattle 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Rolling out to his left. With the pass, right on time. Big time play by Freeman.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
A yard, maybe 2 on the counter play. They need 7. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Set.
He's looking, rolls left. Fine time. There he goes. He's inside the 10.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
Again in the run. Touchdown, Eagles.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
Should be a return here. From the 8. Seattle has to get to work quickly, trailing by 2 touchdowns. First and 10.
Sideline to sideline. Bring that pain, baby. Ain't got nothing. Set. Get at him.
Blitz is coming. Flings it to the outside. And it's caught. Just about a 3-yard gain. The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Fire up.
Pass it back. Get set. Orange. He lost it. The Seahawks get it. That one just slipped out of his grasp, John.
That's why the center has to do a good job of keeping the ball dry. When you've got snow on the ground, the ball tends to be more slippery. And if the ball carrier doesn't do a good job protecting the ball, you'll see fumbles like that happen.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 24. Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. Under pressure, gets the pass off.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Eagle left. Get in there, man.
2 minutes to go.
Fire out.
First and 10. Ball on their own 34.
Here comes the heat.
So 2 minutes left before halftime. Mealy, the motion man.
Drop back.
They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
They want to hurry it up here. Drops back. Closing in. Throwing. The adjustment, he has it. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the heat.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. They pulled the defense offside and got the 1st down.
And here is a situation where you can't lose. The defense gets pulled off sides, which basically gives you a free play. Even if you miss, you still get the 1st down.
Philadelphia comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off right to him. Hasselback doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Guns it to the right side. Touchdown, Seattle. The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Brown will be kicking off. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 7-yard line. Philadelphia could take a commanding lead with a touchdown here.
You need to look at an outside receiver on this play so he can get out of bounds.
They'll go from the I formation. Staley. Pressure. Throws it. Behind him, and he has it. Amazing play by Lewis.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Pumps once. Looking for a receiver with the pass. This pass is incomplete. Looking to pick up a first and moving down the field. Still a chance for them to increase their lead. Seattle looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Number 1 sets up. Uses the pump. He's looking, scrambling, throwing. He was tipped. 3rd and long. Do they gamble here or just keep it on the ground?
With the score being as it is, it might just be better playing it safe. But that's the coach's decision, not ours.
Seattle comes out in their nickel package. Play action. Looking for a receiver. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Richardson will come into this game to punt. Ingram looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the kick. From the 16-yard line. And with halftime almost here, they figure to run out the clock.
This is a good one to call.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 13.
Get in there. Eagle left.
Using motion. Barnes. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
You should stop him with this play.
Man in motion.
Let's go. Come on.
It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score. Philadelphia 14. Seattle 7. Back to the game. Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the 2nd half kickoff. Brown is just about ready to kick this one away. It's on its way. From the 3. Philadelphia can take complete control of this game if they can get this one into the end zone. So they have 1st and 10 here. Staley, the lone setback. Pressure coming, throwing short to the right side. And he had to jump very high to grab that one.
And that was just great concentration because he timed his jump just right.
Seattle comes out in the quarter defense.
They got nothing. Get at him, D. All right. Set. Hawkeye run.
He surveys the field, rolling right. Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete. Incomplete, John, and clearly it's not unusual to watch teams have problems in weather like this.
But then you have some guys who play their best football in these types of conditions. Both of these teams are going to have to make some adjustmts out there if they're going to pass the ball effectively.
Seattle comes out in a dime package.
Bring that pain, baby.
Buckhalter. Closing in. Buying time. Takes off. He has one. They'll go from the I formation.
Cowboy, catch the ball, man. Bring the pain. Set.
And there's a flag on the play.
The offense practices that play every day. Obviously, that guy needed to show more discipline than that out there. I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Richardson lines up in the backfield for the punt. Ingram is back to receive this kick. Here's the punt. He drops it. The Seahawks scoop up the live ball. The cold and the snowing conditions definitely played a part in that fumble.
The footballs get slick in this time of weather. Plus, the cold makes the ball harder and tougher to grip. So a lot of the time, you see teams having a tough time hanging on to it.
Snake eyes. Set.
About a 2-yard gain here. Eight to go. Ball on their own 39.
They got nothing. Got the ball. We'll see.
Pressure with the pass. Picked off. Clears the defender. He just barely got it off, and he paid for it.
Hey, the defense was sitting in the zone, watching the quarterback eye. They saw where he was looking, and he didn't see them watching, and boom, he threw it right into that zone coverage.
Staley, the lone back. Pass play here on first down with the carry. He's taken down at the 20. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
This is where it really counts. Use your best play and put the ball in there.
Fire out. Set.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Back off, DBs. Give it all you got, kid. Come on.
Penalty marker down on the field. That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
And they need about 9. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Snake eyes. 94.
Number 1 gets set. Pump faking. Pressure coming. Looking for a receiver. Throws this one away. That short pass incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down play. Seattle looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
He's looking under pressure. Nice job breaking through for the sack.
Yeah, and the quarterback just had to take the hit, and that took a lot out of him.
Richardson is looking for a good punt here. Ingram into return. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. Past the goal line, no return here. The corners are moving up to press the receivers. Off and run. 8-yard gain. Second and 2 coming up here.
Bring the pain. That's all you. Lose it.
Passing back. Sets up.
Let's go. Come on.
This play to the right. So he's picked up some good yardage and a first down on that run.
When you're back and get good chunks of yardage like that, you know who to give it to when you need a first down.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Eagles ahead of the Seahawks 14-7. First and 10. Ball on their own 32.
Get at him.
Morris, the lone setback. Passing on first down. Closing in. Intercepted. The defender was all over that one.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll take over at the 33-yard line.
Cross play to the right. Staley couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Pressure, surveying the field. Rolling right. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. He waited just a little too long to get rid of that pass.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
Here is a third and long situation. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Set.
Steps up. For a receiver. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zones. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
We'll have to really get it because it'll be about a 53-yard attempt. And it's on its way. It falls short and is no good. They line up in the I formation.
That's all you. Take him out. Set.
Using motion. Aimed it off to the back. He goes down at the 44. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
A smart coach would call this one.
9 yards to go. Ball on their own 44. The Eagles come out with 8 guys. Morris wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Drops back, pressure coming with the pass.
Now he helped get his team this far, so the next pass they throw to him, he's going to have to catch it. This is a good special teams play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 16.
Set.
Staley. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Hit him low. Set. Stay after him.
He surveys the field. He's scrambling around. He'll keep it. He made the play with his feet rather than his arm there.
It's just so frustrating as a defense when a quarterback takes off and makes a play, because that's just one more thing you have to defend against. I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Set. Sideline.
This one is handed off. Good job getting past the sticks on that one. Seattle calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 29. The backs are lined up in an I. Changing the play now. Another run. Seattle will call a timeout here. That's their 2nd.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
Set. Give it all you got.
Again, he'll get the call. Staley picks up the first on that carry.
Yeah, and the offensive line had a lot to do with that one. If your line could clear out a hole like that, it makes picking up those first downs a lot easier.
This one is just about in the books. Number 1. Get set. He hands it off.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
Set.
He'll get it again. Just won't go down. Slips the tackle. Huge first down.
And now all the defense could do is watch. They had their chance, but now it's over.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Set.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
They got nothing. Get in there.
Staley. Eaton makes the play at the 38. About a 4-yard gain there.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Set. We'll see. We'll see. Come on, D. Bust this grill, D. Run. Get at him, D.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
You should probably play it safe, just down the ball.
They need 5. Ball on the 37-yard line. Here are the numbers when it comes to 3rd down conversions.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.